Hi, my name is Josh Hall with Charleston County Park and Recreation Commissioner and ACA instructor, trainer, educator. Some top tips for new instructors: make learning fun. Enjoy games and activities that get people on the water, communicating, laughing, and experimenting with their paddle strokes. Behind me, you can see a variety of different games that people are doing, playing frisbee, using socks as aids to pick up and figure out how the blade works. From there, this introduction will guide us to more direct instruction, refining skills if performance is an outcome that individuals are looking for. Remember, if you're having fun, they're having fun. Thanks. I hope this was helpful.
Morning, team. I just wanted to share some insights on teaching kayaking in your team. One approach that I've been playing with is to have a pre-brief and then have my course day, have check-ins along the way, and then have a debrief. And the thought is, and the approach is to really engage my team and encourage them to be part of the process with open the doors to feedback. So on the pre-brief, I'll ask different approaches, and sometimes I reach out to them to look for suggestions, such as maybe a goal for the day or intention. And sometimes I've had other members of the team encourage folks to have an accountability buddy where they help have a goal, and that accountability buddy checks in halfway through the day and lets them know, checks in on how it's going with what they're working on, whether it's their vision, their posture, a specific stroke. And then again, on the debrief, the idea is, what's your takeaway? What was one thing that stood out to you? It could be a grow, what caused you to grow, and glow, what made you happy. Other suggestions from my team have been a word of the day. And sometimes folks have come up with a movement or a color for the day and what it meant to them. Again, I think it's just solidifying a process and encouraging intention when folks want to stay engaged and share perspective.
Hey, I'm Dale Williams. I'm a Coastal Kayak Level 5 ITE. And my tips for students are: one, know who your student is. Teach to that student, not to some imaginary group of students. Teach what they need to learn, not just what you know. When you're evaluating people's maneuvers and strokes, identify component parts and then describe them before you prescribe something for people to do about it.
Hello, my name is Anna Levesque, and I'm a Level 4 Whitewater Kayak ITE and a Level 2 SUP ITE. And my tip for you today is to remember that just like the root of our strength in paddling skill is at the center of ourselves, our core, right? Engaging our core. That's also true for skills like empathy and compassion and building trust, which is also about about cultivating risk management, right? Comes from our core as well. That means our own self-development in leadership and our ability to be confident and in our ability, and also to always have beginner's mind, to never stop our own growth journey. So as an IT, as an instructor, as an ITE, always have beginner's mind, always be growing, always be a student first.
I feel that one of the most important things that we can do as instructors is to own our mistakes, to admit our mistakes. So basically, when maybe you don't know the answer to a question, just saying, actually, I don't know, but let's find out. Or saying, gosh, I'm not entirely sure, but to the best of my knowledge. Or say you go out to demonstrate a stroke and you totally biff it, or maybe it just wasn't as perfect as you like. And, come back around and laugh it off and say, hold on, that sucked. Let me try that again. But, don't just own it. Own it. Don't blame it on the wind, even if you got blown by the wind. And so this does two things. It it makes way for trust between student and instructor. And it also makes you more relatable to the student. It breaks down barriers and gives room for more learning. And it's a little scary. It definitely feels a little vulnerable, but it's absolutely worth it. I feel like it's one of the most important things that we can do as instructors.
Hi, I'm going to share a tip with you for new instructors. I really like to do this after I've had people for a little while and we built a rapport. And I'm going to ask you all to think about, just for a second, have you ever been in front of a class and been giving a presentation or a lesson and been really stressing about, oh man, I'm going to lose my place in the lesson, right? I'm going to get halfway through there and blow it. We've all felt that, right? So if you're afraid you're going to lose your lessons flow, I'm going to get you ready to go. I'm going to show you a brand new tool, and it's going to make you look smooth and cool. It's a card. It's just a plastic card. It's not soft, pretty hard. You know, it's waterproof, and you can write on it with a pencil in case you goof. What do you write? You write your overview, you write your 3 main points, and then your review. So take a chance. Give it a glance, and you'll be doing a brand new dance. So what I like to do is write out my 3 key points, put them right in my PFD pocket. If I'm going to be doing something on throw ropes or paddle strokes or biomechanics, these are my 3 key points. If I get off track, I can just glance at them and it keeps me on track. So good luck and enjoy.
Hey everybody, food for thought. As an instructor, we all have a toolbox. So think about your toolbox and how you use it. We have tools that we use all the time, and we have tools that just kind of stay in the box. And as you come in and work with other people, focus on that opportunity to put new tools in your box and take out the ones you don't use, so you can have an efficient and effective toolbox. And be a sponge, be vulnerable to spend opportunity and time together to learn and grow.
A little bit is sometimes as instructors or teachers, the best thing we can do for our students is give them some space and leave them alone. So the best attention I pay sometimes is saying, I'm not going to be looking at you at all, you're going to be on your own. And I remind them, you can tell I'm very old, but I'm also a very old combat Marine, very proud of my service. I was never a Navy SEAL. I think I bought a SEAL of beer once because I've always respected those guys, but they have a saying that I like and have taken to heart. And that saying is, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So I would say to you, if you were my student, I want you to go out and get on the water without me. I'm not going to be there at all, and I want you to spend 10 minutes and just review the things that you worked on in your own head. And if there's 4 of you, I want the 4 of you to split apart and do it on your own. But I want you to say it out loud, that slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and convert that to what you're doing on the water.